Hi everybody, welcome to art class. Today we are going to learn about Aboriginal dot painting. Aboriginal dot painting was traditionally used in sand paintings and body paintings for ceremonies in Australia. So here's an example of a group of children who have the traditional body painting and the dot painting style. As we look at some more examples, you might notice some depictions of objects that you recognize. Maybe you'll see a snake or a human figure. Sometimes you can't tell what it's depicting. And the Aboriginal artists did this on purpose. They wanted their sacred stories to be a secret. They wanted it to be hidden. And so they would use this style of art to kind of hide those sacred meanings in their artwork. So here's an example. Notice how the style, the dot painting style, makes it kind of look like, kind of has a shimmering effect. And it suggests kind of an energy field or an aura around the design. And here's another example. Notice the dots in the design. Very beautiful. I'll show you a few other examples. It tells a story. These paintings tell a story of the culture, the Aboriginal culture. So today I wanted to try to use this style to paint. So all you'll need for this project is a piece of paper. I chose brown because you may notice a lot of the artworks we looked at kind of have an earthy feel. So brown makes me think of the earth. And then you'll also need some paint, a palette. I'm using a piece of cardboard, could be anything, a paper plate, and then any kind of paint you want to use. I chose to do warm colors like red and yellow and brown. And you're going to use a Q-tip. I have one Q-tip for each color, and maybe a napkin to clean up any messes. All right, so, and you'll also need a pencil. I'm gonna use a marker so you can see the drawing, see the lines that I'm gonna draw first. So in the style of dot painting, you would draw the shapes first that you want to put dots around. So I'm going to draw an abstract design. This one's going to be abstract. You might want to try to make one with a snake or a human figure. It's up to you, whatever you'd like to do. I'm just going to do some shapes. I'm really inspired by some of the work we've looked at, and I'm going to do some circles and some lines. So I'm going to start with a small circle, and I'm going to do concentric circles. I like that effect. Concentric means they're getting bigger, so watch. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to draw maybe some lines. Maybe going this way. Maybe I want another smaller circle here. Connected. Maybe the same on the side. Can be any kind of design you want. Then you'll take your Q-tip and you'll dab it into the color you want to start with. Start with red. just a little bit, and you'll begin to make dots on the lines. Now, if you draw with a pencil first, then you won't see the lines underneath, but I used a marker so I can see the lines underneath. But that's okay, I kind of like that effect. So I'm just tracing over those lines with little dots. And then maybe I want to do a different color. Or I can even fill in the in between. It's taking a lot of time, isn't it? It's hard work. Maybe I'll do a little time-lapse video. Let's try it. And there we have it. Inspired by the traditional Aboriginal dot painting. I hope you guys have fun. This is a lot of work, but it's really fun and relaxing. I enjoy making all the little dots. And you have to have it works on your finger grip, your finger grasp too, to build up your muscles in your fingers. Bye, friends.